Alright, ladles and jelly spoons, I'm going to teach you how to do the Nicholas Charles Parrish II Masters in Education method of rotating shapes. We're going to do 6 of them. I have my here shape, and I have some scrap paper. So let's get started. I have a quadrilateral. You see it? My directions here are to rotate it 180 degrees about the origin. What about the origin means is I'm just going to take this guy and I'm going to spin it 180 degrees, which means totally upside down. Now I take my scrap paper, like so. I'm going to fold it in half so I can make sure I can get everything in the camera. And I'm going to write out what my points are as they appear. Here's my origin. And I have 4 coordinates that I need to focus on as they appear. There, 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 and there. And I'm going to write them out as they appear. It appears to me that that N, which I'm going to call N prime, the way I get to it is I go right 1 up 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write out 1, 2. That's how it appears I get there. And I have F here, so I'm going to put F prime. It appears that the way I get to that F is I go right 1, 2, 3, 4, go down 1, 2, which means F prime I'm going to write out as 4, negative 2. It appears that the way I get to P is I go left 1, down 1, 2, 3, 4. So P prime is left 1, down 4. And it appears that the way I get to K is I just go left 3 and don't move. So I'm going to call K prime left 3, 0. So let me fix my paper as so. I'm going to bring back the points that I just wrote out, and I'm going to rewrite them down so that they're not upside down. N was 1, 2, F prime was 4, negative 2, P prime is negative 1, negative 4, and K prime is negative 3, 0. So I'll get that out of the way. And now I graph those points. So N prime is 1, 2. So write 1 up to N prime. F prime is right 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1, 2. F prime is right 4, down 2. P prime is left 1, down 4. P prime. And then K prime is left 3, don't move. 1, 2, 3, don't move. K prime, K prime, K prime. I connect those dots to form the same exact quadrilateral that I was given in the pre-image, just spun upside down. Nifty. Nifty galifty, as what's his face would say. Who says that? Daniel Tiger says that. Let's do another one. Again, we are being asked to rotate that shape 180 degrees. Rotate that shape 180 degrees. So I'm going to take that guy and I'm going to spin it completely upside down because that's what rotate means. I'm going to take my scrap sheet of paper and I'm going to write down the points as they appear. There's my origin so I can count over properly. It appears to me that the way I get to V is I go left 2 and don't move. So V prime is going to be left 2, don't move. The way I get to J is I go left 1, up 1, so J prime is negative 1, positive 1. The way I get to R is I go left 1, 2, 3, 4, and I go up 1, 2, 3. So left 4, up 3 is R prime. And the way I do y and get there is I go left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I go up 1, 2, 3. So left 5, up 3. Again, after I spin my paper, I'm writing down my points as they appear. Now I'm going to fix my paper as such. I'm going to write down those points. Okay, so I know you really can't see everything, but I'm just rewriting the points. V prime was negative 2, 0. J prime was negative 1, 1. R prime was negative 4, 3. And Y prime was negative 5, 3. It'd be nice if you could see what I'm doing. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Now I write those points out. I draw those points out. V prime is negative 2, 0, so go left 2, don't move, V prime. J prime is negative 1, positive 1, left 1, up 1, J prime. R prime is negative 4, 3, so left 1, 2, 3, 4, up 1, 2, 3, put a dot there, and that was R prime. And Y prime was left 5, up 3. Left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 1, 2, 3. Put a dot there. That was Y prime. Connect the dots. La 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 la. Connect the dots and la 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 la. And as you can see, it's rotated. Rotated. Let me zoom out. That might be a little easier if I zoomed out a bit. All right. I'll zoom in just a teensy bit. I think that should do it. Finally, something that's not 180. Rotation 90 degrees counterclockwise about the origin. Now for 180, for the two up here, it didn't matter which way I went because 180 just means upside down. Now that it's counterclockwise, I have to make sure that I'm turning my shape this way. So if it's a clock, clocks normally go like that. Counterclockwise go the opposite. So 90 degrees counterclockwise means I'm turning my paper one spin to the side in that direction. Now I write down the shape as it appears. I only have a triangle here, so that makes life a little bit easier. Here's my origin, so that's where I go to start counting. I have an X prime, and the way I get to X prime is I count right 1, 2, and I go down 1, 2, 3. So X prime is right 2, down 3, which is 2, negative 3. The way I get to, let's do N, is I go right 1, 2, 3, 4, and I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right 4, down 5, right 4, down 5, and that's N prime. The way I get to B is I go left 1, down 1, 2, 3, 4. So B prime was left 1, down 4. So let's fix the paper. Write out our points so they're not sideways. X prime was 2, negative 3. N prime was 4, negative 5. And B prime was negative 1, negative 4. Let's draw it out. X prime is 2, negative 3, which is right 2, down 3, and we'll call that X prime. N prime was right 1, 2, 3, 4, down 5, so down here, that was N prime. And B prime was left 1, down 4, so left 1, down 1, 2, 3, 4, that was B prime. And if I do everything right, the shape will be exactly the same as the shape at the beginning. The image, remember your answer is called an image, will be exactly the same. It's just rotated. We'll do one more. I won't do all 6. We'll do one more. One more. Rotation 90 degrees clockwise about the origin. 90 degrees clockwise. So I'm going to take my paper. I'm going to rotate it in the form of a clock, 1/4 turn. That's 90 degrees. I'm going to put a red dot where my origin is, and then I'm going to count to where the points appear to be. I have a Y there, so Y prime appears to be right 1, 2, 3, down 1, 2, 3, 4. So right 3, down 4 is going to be 3, -4. K is right underneath it. How do I get there? I go right 1, 2, 3. I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So K prime is right 3, down 5. What is that? B prime. Don't move left or right, but go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So B prime is 0, -5. And then last but not least, U prime. U prime is left 1, 2, down 1, 2. So left 2, down 2 is -2, -2. As opposed to -2, 2, which is the worst ballet recital you could ever go to. Fix your paper. Write out your points. Y prime was 3, -4. K prime was 3, -5. B prime was 0, -5. U prime was -2, -2. And draw those points out. Y prime was 3, -4. So Y prime is right 1, 2, 3, down 1, 2, 3, 4. Y prime. K prime was right underneath it, so right 1, 2, 3, down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's K prime. B is don't move down 5, so don't move down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B prime. And U prime is -2, -2, which means left 2, down 2. U prime. Connect the dots. Connect those dots. Connect those dots. Connect those dots. And as you can see, it's the same exact shape, just spun. Okay? Okay. So that's the Nick Parrot's way of doing rotations, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a lot. Bye.